The Korean saying "잘 먹겠습니다" translates to "I will eat well" or "I will enjoy this food." It is a very common phrase to say before eating to show appreciation to the preparers of the meal, like the Japanese phrase "itadakimasu." Living here in San Diego, we are fortunate enough to be surrounded by a diversity of cuisines, one of them being Korean food. We have an abundance of Korean restaurants in the area, and as we continue to enjoy Korean cuisine, it is important to educate ourselves in its food culture. In doing so, we can learn to appreciate and further enjoy the food. I am a big foodie at heart and have eaten at many Korean food establishments in the area. I enjoy this cuisine as much as the next person, and I am very fascinated by the culture surrounding it. Today, we will dive deeper into Korean food, its culture, and how it impacts the food we enjoy at our local Korean restaurants. We will learn about their history, customs, the Western influences in Korean food, and how Korean food has changed to be the food we know and love today in the US. Korean food, also known as hanshik, have been around for a very long time. According to Yang, the regional cuisines from Korea reflect the geographical and climatic characteristics of that region. The recipes were created from cooking methods that are known to a specific region and have been passed down through generations in the regional cuisines. Korean food includes cultural heritage of immense value. Yang also mentions that Korean food has also been influenced by Chinese and Japanese food. Korean cuisine does not only entail food that are delicious, but also includes recipes that provide health benefits. Octane and Akinshi noted that Koreans have a gastronomic culture that recognizes that it is possible to prevent diseases with food and by eating healthy foods. Traditional Korean food is very colorful with their use of a variety of vegetables. They have implemented herbs in their cuisines to produce therapeutic effects. History has defined the gastronomic culture of Korean cuisine. Their dining customs and etiquettes also play a part in that culture. Spoon culture plays a big role in the customs in the Korean way of eating, with the use of spoons taking the leading role and chopstick playing the supporting role at the table during Korean families. At the dining table, the spoons are placed right in front of the individual and the chopsticks are placed further away. Chan notes that the use of utensils differ from the way Japanese use them. Since a lot of Korean traditional foods are soup-based, spoons are needed. Traditions that have remained practiced at the table provide a respectful aspect to the dining culture of Korea. Confucianism was greatly practiced in the early days of Korea. It meant valuing the elderly and showing them respect, especially at the table. Chan mentions that the courtesy demanded that even if a person didn't have food for themselves, guests must be served fine food in large quantities. Korean food culture and Confucian culture are deeply intertwined. Though Confucianism heavily influenced table manners and customs, there have also been Western influences that produced the more modern take in Korean cuisine. In 1950 to 1953, the Korean War took place. Hayes mentions that during those times, Western culinary culture entered the country. The Korean natives received foreign support and were delivered food items such as white bread, wheat flour, margarine, and mayonnaise. From then on, modern Korean food has been included many other diverse influences to produce dishes. One of my favorite examples of Western influence on Korean cuisine is a dish called Korean fried chicken. According to Muhammad, Korean fried chicken was created during Thanksgiving amidst the Korean War. With no access to turkey, chicken was used for the dish. The Americans decided to fry chicken instead and shared the meal with the Korean soldiers. Today, there are big chains of Korean fried chicken restaurants all over the world. Some of those restaurants include Bonchon, BBQ Chicken, and Pelicana. These restaurants started in South Korea and now have chains in the United States. Through the influences of Western culture, Korean cuisine have taken the world by storm and brings us to the Korean food we get to enjoy in the San Diego area. Korean food is now a giant in the food industry across the nation. The Korea Daily has reported in 2023 that Korean food export has grown exponentially from the previous year and hit a total of $1.74 billion from a variety from Korean snacks to kimchi to instant noodles. A lot of Asian supermarkets hold produce from Korea and allow many people to experience authentic Korean products. Korean BBQ is all the rage in the US with an abundance of restaurants all over the nation. According to Thrillist, in San Diego alone, they mentioned 7 Korean barbecue restaurants. Within each restaurant, they feature different meats and menu items that attract foodie and their preferences. Korean barbecue is a method of grilling and it inspires a wholesome event of eating as a group, which resulted in this popularity. Today, we have taken a brief look into the culture of Korean cuisine. We learned its history, dining customs, Western influences, and its prominence in the United States. As we indulge ourselves in the Korean cuisine that we now know more about and love, we can respect and appreciate all the changes and influences that played a big role. We can explore what Korean food has to offer and eat well. To that I say, 잘 먹겠습니다. Thank you.